Oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood you. What were you meaning, or what were you trying to say?
Yeah, I was, how do you say that? Referring to the trading terminal.
Oh, yes. You wanted to find out if the trading terminal gave all the information of the ship's capacity?
Yeah, whether the station sort of like recognized it being you.
Oh, that. Oh, I should have made a note of that. I know it detects the ship when it's hovering above the landing pads, but I'm not sure if it's going to detect with the ship beside the
That's
station.
why I'm asking you that.
I will find that out right now. Let me go back.
Because in previous patches, when I used to park right here, it used to detect it. But I don't know if it still works. I just like to park next to the station instead of above it, because then you don't get screwed. You're just not running that risk.
There's one thing about me, I'm not really that good when it comes to flying a ship or knowing where to park it. So yes, you're.
What are you saying? You're not that good. You know all about it.
Well, I know about the functionalities because I kind of had to learn about those things, and I was pretty much forced to know what it is, and I have to ask someone. That's why I know what it is. But if it wasn't for the support of the community, I would be completely lost.
You know, quite frankly, in my eyes, whatever server you join, you're probably the most knowledgeable person on that server when it comes to Star Citizen.
Oh, well, maybe I just run my mouth the most. I'm the most vocal.
Yeah, not only that, but you just play a lot. You've got so many, is it viewers by now? Yeah, probably, in this game. Yes.
I think anyone who can stay around the game long enough, they'll eventually gain the knowledge. But with me, it sort of smacks me right in the face, actually. I can really avoid it as much as possible, but it keeps me out. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I've kind of got a bit of a positive addiction as well.
It is an extraordinary game. I don't know of any game that allows this type of illusion out there.
Oh yeah. One of the greatest things for me about this game is not only that vast open world, which is like truly humongous, but also the fact that you can like walk around on moving things. Like that's something that barely any other game ever has done so well as this game does it.
It's a game that has two very important things: no loading screens and local physics grids. Those are just really phenomenal breakthroughs.
Yep.
And they are definitely. I have a feeling. In fact, the owner of CIG, Chris Roberts, has countlessly mentioned over and over that before he even knew the word ray tracing, he would mention the word dynamic illumination. And now that he knows about ray tracing, he's mentioning ray tracing all the time. So I know that's on his mind, and that's probably what he really wants to implement. So we are going to see extraordinary things in this game in the future. It already looks almost photorealistic under certain circumstances, under certain conditions. And just even the screenshots you shared with me, if you casually look at them, they look photorealistic.
Oh yeah.
So imagine once you're facing.
And that is even though my resolution is like terrible. I'm running not even 2K.
Wow, that's very impressive.
It's like 180 by 1900 or something.
That goes to show you that lighting and composition is everything.
Oh yeah. I mean, I can't afford to play this on 4K or anything. My computer just doesn't make it.
4K is overrated.
Oh yeah, I'm just using it as sort of a placeholder for better graphics in general. So how much FPS are you getting out of this game?
It hovers between just a little below 30 to 40 frames per second, 35 frames per second in 4K. So it's unplayable. It's not perfectly smooth, but it's
Yeah. I mean, most of the performance optimizations, like the server to client refactor thingies that they're doing, which nobody really knows what they are, like at least I don't, these aren't even in, so I think the good times are yet to come.
That is so true. I know they say that server-side and client-side object container streaming has been implemented, but I do see an increase in frame rates. But somehow I do notice that when a server is busy, it still slows down eventually. The frame rate still drops, so I don't know what's causing it.
Yeah, that's the thing that they intend to fix with 4.0, like 4.0, the patch that is coming out in the summer.
The way they move about it, I can only see it with my own maybe Christmas. We'll see how that goes.
Oh, your audio cut off at Chris.
Oh, yes, sorry. I imagine that it's gonna probably be Christmas time by the time the gets released.
Oh yeah, the way that is currently looking. I mean, I'm glad that they're like still working on the game at least.
That is the one part I'm so grateful that they're not allowing this coronavirus thing to prevent them.
Yeah, that's so good.
That really shows the dedication.
Oh yeah. I mean, and despite everything, all the, I don't know how you call that actually, all the problems that we see with this game, all the things that we don't like about it, or that we think they need to change. In spite of all of that, I think it's just a development unlike any other. It's like they're doing really good work. All right. Speaking of the game, would you like to focus on the game a little more, or would you like to keep hanging out and just chat?
Oh yes, I'm gonna, looks like I'm getting ready to sell the last load on this one trade, so we maybe gonna start having fun. Change. Let me actually check to see if the ship is being detected by the kiosk. That's a good thing.
Yeah, there is somebody in EVA flying up to the bridge right now. Let me wave him.
All right. Well, I think we are in luck. It's showing that the 890 jump is being detected.
That's good. So now you know that you can just fly next to the station and put her there.
That's wonderful.
I'm gonna make sure that the ship is locked. Just to be sure.
I'm gonna tell you how amazing this ship is. Once I make a tree, I don't have to walk an EVA back to the ship. I can just simply press the backspace and instantly spawn back in the new thing. Isn't that fun?
The magic button. And we just had a contact, like a red one. Are you actually aware why the situation currently is so bad.
Well, I just think that because everyone's waiting for the PT, they're bored, and then they just decide to investigate this.
Yeah. That's one part of it, but there's another part that ties into that. At the moment, the subscribership that everybody gets is the Avenger line of ships. And among these is the Avenger Warlock. So everybody who's a subscriber currently has a working EMP.
Oh no. No, no, no.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, that's terrible for the people behind it. That's
Oh yeah. So that I'm just kind of giving you a heads up. Might be some days ahead.
Why would CIG, when they know that right now this patch there's probably more griefers than ever, why are they giving people a warlock right now?
Because I think the people who are smart enough to know that are not the people who are making these decisions.
That's a very good point.
I think the developers and the marketing people, that's two different things. It's just my take.
You know, sometimes I've always wondered if there is a disconnect, even though it's probably not intentional. Because they are kind of inundated with projects, but I'm wondering if the actual developers probably had a say in the way the community handles things. It probably would be very different, you know.
I mean, like I said before, I think the CIG studio is making a lot of right decisions, like more than most of the game development teams do. But still, it's a big company and they're like spread out all over the world, so it's like a difficult thing for them to keep it all under one like direction. So we've got a... I don't actually know how you... Did you log out already? With your main character?
Yes, so I logged out with Solar, and I think we are able to head to Hardcore.
I'm sorry that I will have to inform you that we have a stowaway.
Okay, let me,
and we also have a Carrick creeping up on us. I'm getting us out of here, okay?
Oh my, wait, actually, with the stowaway, that could be a very bad thing,
He's not aboard the ship, actually. He's just waiting on the hangar. Like, and...
Oh, okay. We better start getting out then, because I don't know where.
Yeah, it's possible. It's getting pretty busy. The 890 jump is attracting a lot of attention as always. Alright. Could you repeat again where we set our course to? We're fine. The quantum drive is still spooling. We're fine. 50%, we're almost out. Let's see if I can't do this. 100% spooled. And we're out.
Oh, actually, well, wait, cancel this. Oh no, is it possible? Turn off the engine. Turn off the engine.
I can cancel this, of course.
Oh, thank you. It looks like. Oh, okay. So the person in the carrick is someone that I know. They actually want to join our party. Oh, that's so wonderful. They just let me know on the street.
Well, there was an EMP anyways, so just tell them to jump after us.
Oh,
So will that be okay?
let's see. So you're, are we still close to yellow or?
Absolutely.
Oh, wonderful. I'm gonna ask them if they can see us in the star map. If so, I'll have them want them to us unless. Oh, they may want to store their carrick over there.
We're about
let me talk
20
with them, right?
kilometers out of Max.
I see.
20
let me
20,000
communicate with them and see
kilometers,
what
that
they
is.
will do. Oh, I see. I'll speak with them and see what they will do.
Please proceed to side landing bay.
Landing gear deployed.
You know what? I think it might be better if we head back to Grimhead's. At least that'll give him a chance to really store the carrick. He hasn't responded yet, so I'm not sure what he wants to do. But I'm thinking it probably would be more courteous for us to go there. That way he can at least store the carrick.
Okay, but maybe they can store the carrick first and then we jump there. So once they confirm to you that they're ready to board our ship, it's just pretty much a quick in and quick out.
That is quite safe to do
Because-
that.
Because I don't want to be a sitting duck at Grimhex, to be honest, with all the EMPs going on. Because then I can't ensure that I can save the 890. Which is a risk that I don't want to take.
That's a very good point, Dan. I will definitely try to work with Cody.
Yeah, use your, how was it called? Diplomatic skills.
Is that 100%?
Jesus.
Hello.
They actually jumped to PO.
So, are you able to see Kobe's marker?
Negative.
I see the marker that is for you. That's not the correct location probably. It's somewhere out of the line. Looks like you're flying towards Delamar. Is that right?
Hello, sweetie. So nice to see you. Oh, we're gonna probably head to Arcor and then Paradise Cove to pick up a shipment and then head over to Reclamation Orinth on Hurst to Trungo. And as a result, everyone that joins our party will get payment for whatever it is that are made on the ship.
Landing gear raised.
Oh, close by.
Yeah,
I can join you.
That is totally up to you.
Please do, dear. We would love to have you.
Was fast.
By the way, Solara, I redirected all the power of the weapons towards the shields. Just so you know.
Thank you, dear.
It's pretty calm around all the time.
Yes, it really does seem like it.
Okay, join the ship.
Sweetie, did you want to have a chance to park your carrick first?
Oh, join. Yeah, I can do that. Okay, I will do.
Yeah, just park it at PO and we can pick you up.
Okay.
That way you don't have to reclaim it, and I don't want to cost you your carrick. We'll let you park it, and then we can come there to pick you up.
Actually,
Okay.
in fact, wait for me. I'm gonna board your carrick and I'm gonna go with you to PO.
That's good. Okay.
Or maybe that is
Oh.
not a good idea. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, if you want to fly the carrick, that's no problem.
It's not about flying the carrick. It's about getting another ship to put on the top hangar of the
Oh, that's
A90.
interesting. Yeah, yeah.
Or you can bring one. You can bring one too.
I can
Well,
do this.
actually,
Yeah, I will do that.
actually, you have the terrapin. Did you want to? I mean, with just a terrapin, at least you can. I mean, there's nothing on the hangar, so you can almost go out with the terrapin or go in easier. But if you do want to put another ship on top, you can as well. That's your choice.
If it were up
Okay,
to me,
let's see.
I'd love
I
to
have,
a-
pieces.
have a-
Landing
Yeah,
gear
you go
deployed.
first. So what are you taking out?
Pieces.
That doesn't have any firepower.
Something bigger.
Yeah. I'd much rather have a putty black or something.
Unfortunately, the cutlass will not.
Right.
Yes, the cutlass will
Cutlass
not
what?
fit in the hangar or.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought.
MIF ship. It has enough. It has good firepower
A Vanguard?
and will.
I don't have a freelancer MIS though, unfortunately.
Or just a freelancer. Freelancer have.
Please proceed to side
Freelance. I
landing
can
bay.
take out the freelance.
Yeah, if you can bring a freelancer, that'd be amazing. So, Solara, are we actually regenerating fuel while just sitting here?
Yes, as long as we're not moving the regenerating fuel, but we're not going to regenerate as fast as if we were going at cruise speed. Cruise speed, we regenerate much faster.
Do we have to keep the engines on in order for it to regenerate?
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Do they have to be turned off, or does it not matter at all?
The power has to always be on, but the engines can be off, either off or on. The problem though is that if you have the engines off and there's a slight bump, the ship will start drifting.
I see, yeah. We're being shot at, I think. So Lara, we're being shot at.
What is going on? Oh my goodness. Yes, please take us to safety, dear. In the meantime, no, actually, bring us into Port Olisar. It's the armistice zone, so the ship won't be able to attack us.
Yeah.
Bring us under the, bring us to a pad. Actually, take us underneath Port Olisar, where Kobe is.
Yep.
You see, there's the rings, and then there's like a part of the Olisar that's underneath the. So there's that long shaft, and there's some buildings that are attached to that shaft on the underside. We can go under those buildings.
Encouraging travelers to save resources and fly together.
Oh, that's a player attacking us.
Yeah, of course it
I
is.
think.
Yeah.
Oh,
I wasn't able to make out which
Audacity,
ship
how
it
dare
was though.
they? Yeah,
Oh,
how
it's a
dare
Cuddy
they?
Black.
That's terrible.
It was a Cuddy Black that was attacking us. So they
Well, that's
wouldn't.
very rude.
Yeah, it was just rude. They stood no
That's
chance
rude.
though.
We kindly ask that guests exit airlocks.
We could have been sitting there for days and they wouldn't be able to do
You
anything.
know what is really bad? I would worry though if it was a Vanguard Sentinel or an
Your ship
a
is
Yeah.
being delivered
Warlock,
to the
I would
following
be very
landing pad.
worried because those ships
Do you
cause a
want
lot of problems with their.
a Vanguard Sentinel?
The Vanguard Sentinel is by far one of the worst. I despise that ship. It's an enemy.
I can take out a Vanguard Sentinel if you want. If you want.
Oh, you have a Vanguard Sentinel? well, I don't know if it's gonna stay on the 8. We could try, but I don't know if it's gonna
Yeah.
actually. But that would be a great way to counter.
I mean, do bring it. It's a great idea.
Okay, take that.
A reminder that vehicle
All right, we're put below the station.
storage.
Your ship is being delivered to the following landing pad.
Okay, yes. Well, try and bring out a Vanguard Sentinel, and see if it will stay on the hangar doors. Hopefully it will. Some ships do and some ships don't.
I think it should. I seen it before on the 890. I just can't remember if it's stuck. But it's definitely not too large. Like not by much at least. We'll see. By the way, Solara, there are still two things, and I don't often get the opportunity to say this because it's sometimes really, rushed and intense. But still, now that I can say this, two things that I would love to see in this game, like two things that I would love to witness. First, an 890 dropping out a quantum jump right next to me. And secondly, an 890 flying above
Thank
me
you.
while I'm
And
staying on
please
the
visit
ground.
again.
We'll definitely do that.
Landing
then.
gear deployed.
I mean, it's just I've never seen that anywhere on YouTube, for example. You can look around and you just don't find it. Nobody really does shots of it like
Well,
that.
This is going to be quite different. Have you ever seen an 890 make a flyby at full speed?
No, unfortunately not.
Ooh. Well, I'll have to show you then. I do have one video that I'm actually working on a memorial, for a duck, and one of the sequences shows the 890 at full speed. In fact, let me get that to you. I'll get that footage.
In atmosphere or?
Just above the planet's atmosphere, it's in the
Oh.
orbit of the planet.
Okay. That's Jewel. We're being locked on again, by the way. It's Cuddy Black again. Point down your nose slightly. Yeah. A bit more even. Yeah, that's good. You can go even further to the back if you like. Yeah, perfect. Now just go down. Just go down. Just put her down. Turn the engines off. That was a
I'm on.
perfect landing. That was a perfect landing. Oh no, you're flying off. Maybe you will have to land it further to the front. It doesn't want to stick like you came off again. Maybe it's because of the length of the wings. Yeah, even more. Maybe even more. We've got a couple of more meters. Yeah, maybe 1 meter more from the way I can see it. Let's see if it sticks now. Still doesn't stick, huh? And what if you go all the way to the front with the front landing gear? Yeah, just like that, and then maybe a little bit to the right. Gives you slightly off to the left. Also point slightly to the right. Yeah, that's pretty good.
There you go, Antonio. But please don't share this with anyone because I'm still working on the memorial. But this is one sequence for the memorial.
No, it's not working.
It's not working.
This cinematic I did recording the 890 doing
Landing
a
gear
flyby at full
rejected.
speed. I sent it to your.
Wow, that's from incredibly
Please
far
proceed
away.
to side
Wow,
landing bay.
what a shot.
Landing gear
That's a
deployed.
beautiful visual.
Proximity alert. Head.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Well, I think we can all look forward to that final cut. Thank you so much, Solara, for handing me that little insight.
No problem, dear. That shot took 1 week to do, literally 1 week, and I pretty much had to deal with 30Ks and griefers and other things and losing and reclamation over 100K in reclamation. It was not an easy shot to do. Each time you do a retake, it pretty much sets you back 4 hours as you gotta wait for the sun to reposition itself again. And
Oh, I can imagine. It must have been strenuous.
and then not every time you is going to be smooth because certain times there'll be this gain lag, and so it will be that the camera will capture every.
Well, the product
So,
is phenomenal.
thank you, sweet. But yes, that's the 890 and it's full cruise.
To prevent traffic,
And it's full
we ask
already.
that all arriving pilots use the designated landing areas. Launch platforms are for departing ships only.
Okay,
Your ship
taking
has
out
been
the
delivered to the
freelancer.
following landing pad.
That's good. It's such a shame that the Freelancer is pretty much the only ship that you can put up top there. Like, the biggest one, at least. Doesn't make a lot of sense in my opinion. By the way, did you guys hear about that Origin ship that they sort of teased a couple of weeks ago? That is apparently going straight to flyable with 3.9.
Oh, I've never. Oh, yes, I think I have heard of that.
Yeah, so some people believe it's not actually a new ship. Some people say it might be an exploration variant of the 890. But that's just theory crafting.
Hello.
But yeah, it'd be amazing.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Ah, I can't wait to see. Hopefully, it's gonna be. You know, I love luxury ships. So whatever luxury ship they come up with, I want.
Yep.
Landing gear down.
I mean, I would drown in envy if there were people out there who would own an exploration variant of the 890.
Oh wow, that is a great. Oh, by the way, were you a? I was kind of busy with something, so I wasn't able to see the Vanguard Sentinel.
Doesn't stick.
Was it able to land? It doesn't.
No.
Oh wow. Oh wait.
It's
Well,
like,
the freelancer will definitely stick.
yeah, it's not bigger than the freelancer though. It just doesn't stick. I don't know by what sort of factor it's determined whether it sticks or not. Because it certainly can't be size, and it can't be all the
Well,
landing gears touching the ground either, because we had that both.
Yes, I don't know what it is either. It's really bizarre.
Yeah.
Within the game,
Maybe
there's
it's
sort
maybe
of,
it's just in the
a mystery.
files.
It is a
Sorry.
mystery that they can even get it work the way it does.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, maybe it's just like a little box that they can check in the files, like this ship sits and the other one doesn't.
But I do hear one of their signature trademarks of technological achievements in the game is the technology of culling, where all objects are de-rendered behind another object. So, and that they're doing that aggressively. If we even were able to see what's going on off camera, basically everything becomes invisible just off screen to maintain performance.
Yeah, and that is true for the physics grids and all the level of detail stuff. Yeah, that's true.
And even then, that's very taxing on a computer, even with all of that, all of those options.
Yeah, because the computer can't just like grab it from somewhere. It has to calculate it based on some sort of like preset, right?
That's what I hear. I do hear that it makes a big difference whether you have a SSD or a hard drive.
Yeah, and you also need a lot of RAM, I was told. Which luckily I do.
Fortunately, I just follow the suggestion of Citaro and and of course my son. So Citaro is one of the you know of Citaro, right?
Oh yes, I do. That's actually how I like stumbled upon your channel.
You know, Antonio, Citaro is truly my inspiration. I mean, when it comes to all the things I do in the game, I owe it to Citaro, like as far as the streaming and the cinematics, and it really is just really has pushed the envelope, you know, and
That's
of
true.
the boundaries of what we can do. And so I think one of the things though is the RAM is just such an integral part. In fact, all of the RAM and the CPU, the chipset, whatever on the computer that's on a computer. It seems like everything plays an important part in this performance.
It pushes everything to the limit, yeah.
Okay, I'm inside the ship.
That's great news. And I assume we are ready to get it moving.
Now the great news is Carm just said hello in the stream, so he may join us, and that's going to be great because he knows how to go to these places. These particular points of interest are very difficult to find. Well, Paradise Cove may be easier according to him, but still, I think Reclamation Orinth will be a challenge. to
Well,
say
I
the
know
least.
how to find these two as well, since he showed me and since
Oh,
I
you
learned.
do?
But the
Oh,
problem is that I won't
oh,
be able to do it
wonderful.
with the 890. It's just too heavy of a ship. You
Oh.
can't do all the necessary like scouting.
Oh. Would you be able to do it with the freelance?
Absolutely.
So, what I was thinking is, what if you took a freelancer to go there, leave the freelancer there, force respawn back into the med bay of the 890, and then now you're able to see the icon of the freelancer and fly to where that might be. Would that help?
There are two problems with that. The first problem, and that's basically all I need to tackle on since prevents us from doing that anyways, would be that I think the respawn range of the 890 is too low to be able to do that. Like
Oh,
it's
the
4
890 is
kilometers.
Oh.
Yeah, it has to be
Oh,
close.
because you have to be put to the distance before you'll be able to respawn back into the med bay.
Exactly, so that basically makes this undoable the way you suggested it.
Or what you could do is, I guess I will have to fly the.
Yeah,
I would have
that'll
to
be
fly
best.
the 890.
Or
So then I would just call on who you are.
exactly, I can give you a step-by-step guide if you need me to, but I'm sure you'll be fine anyways without me.
Well, with the way my success rate lately has been 50-50. So, sometimes I get lucky and guess the approach right. Sometimes I don't and slam into the planet. So it's a hit and miss with me.
Yeah, you'll have to go to the orbital muggers first. That's for sure.
So that would be the okay. So maybe we would it be best if we went to the orbital markers and then try to go there, or should we do
I
that
mean,
first?
I mean, if I'm taking the scout ship to find the Paradise Cove, that's what I would be doing anyways. But I'm
I
just
see.
saying when you follow me with the 890, that's when I would suggest you do that too, because then you don't have to go around the planet. You can jump directly to me when you are at the right orbital marker without taking the risk of slamming into the planet.
I see. That's very
That's
smart.
what Karma always does at least, and yeah, it's very smart.
Okay, I would make sure to try to keep that in mind, and we will try to do that when we get there.
Yeah,
So
like I said,
let's
I'll
see.
remind you if you
Oh,
need me to.
thank you. I do need reminding because my mind is so forgetful lately. So yes, thank you. I need all the patience one can give me.
I'm a patient person.
And that's what I love about you and Karn. You both have been very understanding and patient when dealing with me. I, I think it takes a special person to deal with someone.
I wouldn't blame it all on you. I think it's also the game that needs a lot of patience. Like it's a very slow game at the moment. There's not a lot of like exciting gameplay. It's a lot about
The game has
waiting
truly
and
tested my patience. The game has pretty much I've never in a way it's made me more of a patient person actually. It's made me a better person this game actually
oh
because
yeah, me too.
now I'm able to deal with more uh um idiosyncrasies in life or a little more more annoyances that occur in our daily lives, I can deal with it better because I dealt with it in Star Citizen.
Hmm. You can definitely you definitely learn to cultivate serenity a little more when you play this game. If that's a way to say it.
You said it perfect.
Well, sometimes I get it right. Do you know what we'll do? I'll put the 890 to where I will need to go with the freelancer. That way you won't have to do anything but to jump to me, to my quantum marker once I'm there.
That sounds like a perfect idea.
Because there's no reason not to. I mean, quantum fuel we've got enough, so we might as well do another couple of little jumps with the 890. Doesn't matter. So we're coming up on our corp now. Deceleration has begun, I think.
Oh, terrific.
Oh, it's so fast. My god. Whoa.
Yeah. So nice to zip around the stores.
Oh yeah, my heart tends to stop for like a split second every time I pull up on a planet. Because
It is
I'm just
fun,
never
and
quite sure that it's gonna stop.
that's the scary thing about quantum travel. But at least it's not as bad as Star Wars universe. Imagine having to navigate in a Star Wars universe where you really don't know where you're going to come out from when you're exiting a what do you call it, hyperspace.
Is that the case with Star Wars actually? I'm not too
Well, they
familiar
always
with
seem to
all the
be,
Star Wars lore, to be honest.
unless they're a skilled pilot, it seems like they always have that danger of running into something, into a star or something else if they're not skilled enough. That's what it seems like. It seems like the pilots really have to know what they're doing to deal with hyperspace.
I actually didn't know that. It kind of, yeah, it kind of does make
It's
sense
just
now.
from it's just from watching the like the Clone Wars and just the movies in general. It always seems like it's a one of their concerns where they're going to come out in hyperspace once they
That's totally true. But I mean, I watched it too. It's just something that never appeared to me.
I hope they don't make that a thing in the game because that would be another layer of difficulty.
Oh yes, I do hope they do make that a thing in the game.
I imagine a lot of players would. I find that games are really sadistic in nature, actually, when you think about it, because a game is sort of like the back wall of a public restroom where people pretty much leave whatever they want to say on the wall. So basically, a game is a forum for people's stress relieving.
Oh yeah, it absolutely is. Just like movies
It's
and music and everything else.
yes, and for me, I try to seek refuge, but others they try to seek therapy.
That's so nice of you to say that because if I were to describe myself like in terms of why I'm playing this game, it's definitely also refuge. Like for the experience, you know.
To get away from it,
Oh yeah.
or to get in the action. But for me, it's just to get away from it.
It's a bit of both for me. It's not too much about the action. It's about like
Mm,
mostly about. That's also why I like being on your ship as a captain so much. It's about like that feeling of commanding a ship that is like hundreds of meters large, and I just feel like Picard. To be honest, it just gives something
Neil,
to me.
I'm so glad we have a very symbiotic nature about us, yes, because I need a captain and you need a ship. So we have everything. Well,
Yep.
actually, you have a ship, but of course,
It's
you're always welcome to use my ship. You're always welcome to be
my
a captain.
my ship is nowhere near as majestic.
Oh, you're so sweet.
So
Well,
yeah,
the character always have the character also does have a special place in my heart too. Carrick is definitely has pretty much everything the 890 has, and but even it's but even more practical.
honestly, I kind of regret buying it. I don't like it as much. I think it's been overhyped, and I also think that it lacks content. It's a great ship, don't get me wrong. It's probably one of the best ones we got, but still, most of the things doesn't work in it, and I don't know. Until that changes, I'm not too happy about my purchase. Like I feel like
Well,
once I get the chance to upgrade from it to some other ship, like 600i or something, I will.
the Carrick is very well-rounded. I guess it has a lot of features that allow it to take part of a lot of the adventures of the game. Um, but yes, I think what it is a lot of people have purchased Carracks, probably more so than even 890 jumps.
Yeah, that's also what kind of drives me away from it. Too many people have it. At least for now. I mean, later on it's gonna be alright because we get an influx of new players and it's gonna spread out. That's okay. The universe is gonna be even bigger, so I don't see that as a problem in the future. But for now,
As Star Citizen grows, I can see that. I can already see that happening with the 890 jump. A lot of people bought it in the early days when it came out, but less and less people are buying it. And as population is growing, there's more people that don't have it and would love to have it. So it's gonna. I think what eventually will happen is we will become the minorities as time goes by. We will
oh,
become the elite.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. We got
Um,
company. He's friendly, though. It's a Hornet. Solara, what I'd like you to do, you can always just assign this to somebody else if you want to. But what I'd like you to do is take control of the 890, because I'm going aboard the Freelancer now. We're in position, and I'm going down to the surface.
oh, thank you, sweetie. Yes, let me try and see who this is.
Don't worry
Zero
about him.
hour is
There's nothing you can do. He's just looking at us. Probably also a guy who wants to go to Paradise Cove. Yeah, it'd be great if you didn't move the ship for a second so I can board.
Yes, I will stand by, dear. Take your
Are you
time.
are you actually seated in the pilot seat?
Yes, I'm seated.
Could you unlock the 890 for a second? Because I can't actually use any doors.
Oh, sure.
Seems to be a new bug. Just do it for a second and I will close the door behind me. And then I'll be good. Alright, feel free to lock it again. Oh my god, this thing is so big. I love it. This the sheer
Excited to see.
size and the sight of it. It gets me every time.
Zero hour.
Am I what? Zero hour. Oh,
0 hour. He's a streamer, I think. He's a content creator also on Star Citizen content creator.
that's
If that's the
funny.
0 hour that I know.
I mean, I don't know him, so I'll take your word for it. Be a funny encounter, that's for sure. All right, I'm ready to take off. Am I clear to?
Yes, you can go ahead and take off, dude.
Excellent. So let's see.
Another guy up here?
Where is the Shubin facility? Where are you hiding? It doesn't want to let me use the quantum drive for some reason. Is it turned off or something, Kobe?
No.
It's not. Okay, I'm just gonna
Wait.
be
Let's see.
just gonna power off the ship and power it back on then.
I'm gonna verify.
So Solara, just to keep you updated, for
Oh,
the moment
I
I
see
cannot.
it. The quantum drive is de-equipped. So you
Oh my
can't
God.
quantum jump. So you have to land and I will take another.
That's okay. I'll take my terrapin. Solara, to keep you updated, the freelancer doesn't come with a quantum drive.
The freelancer doesn't come with a quantum drive.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
apparently unequipped it for
Yeah.
some reason.
Yeah.
So
Oh my
Changing
goodness.
quantum
Oh,
I'll have
drives.
to come back, and could you please send up the terrapin for me?
Yeah, I'm setting up the terrapin right now. Well, someone's definitely taking full advantage of the game's upgrading abilities.
Or downgrading in that case.
Kobe
That's
is, I
definitely
can see you're very resourceful. Kobe takes what he can from the other ships to upgrade his others. That's very resourceful, Kobe.
No, that's true.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
use the freelance that much.
And I don't mind it either, so I get a chance to use my terrapin a little more. So Solara, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take off the terrapin from the pad, then you can send the elevator back down. And I'm gonna land the freelancer just so we keep it.
Oh,
If that's okay with you.
that's wonderful. What a great.
So you should see me whizzing by, if that's a word. Oh, I stumbled. Oh no, I didn't. Whatever. Oh well, now I did. Karm has joined the party. Uh-huh. Now we're talking.
Yes, Karn's going to be waiting at Reclamation Orinth.
That's
so
great.
That's going to be perfect. We can QT to both places. Oh, Karm is not yet in the server, but he will eventually go there. terms of the main menu, I did a command line invite, so once he's in the server, he'll head to reclamation.
I see. I see.
Oh my! I forgot to disengage the mouse control. Sorry, the ship a little bit.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
I think the freelancer is connected now to the A90.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kobe. What was that?
I think the freelancer is now connected to the 890.
Is it?
Just okay. Don't
Well, I
let
didn't
it
put it
close
on.
away. Okay, it's good. Okay, it's good.
All right. Oh, that was a. That does happen.
Let me put it properly in the pad. Did you lower the lift again already?
Oh, lowering the lift right now.
That's great, thank you.
Lower the-
Or terrific, as you tend to
Just
say.
leave it
That's
there. I will
such a funny
recall
word
it
to me.
because reclaim it because I have to enter the quantum drive anyway.
Oh,
Or you
oh,
went
I
just for
see.
defense,
Okay.
right?
Oh, I just died, boys
Oh,
and girls.
Did you set the spawn point to the
I
8
think I did, but I'm not sure. Yes, I did.
Oh, terrific, wonderful.
Whew.
Did your friend also set the spawn point to Alex?
Well, Alex did, but he's no longer here.
Oh, I see somebody sitting here. Oh no, oh Kobe 42. That's
that's
right,
me.
Kobe. Oh,
Would you
Kobe,
mind
I
sending
forgot
up
to
the
tell you.
lift again?
Yes. Did you set your spawn
Thank you so
point
much.
code?
Yes, I did.
Terrific, wonderful. And Kobe, would you like to pilot the ship down to the Paradise Cove? And so what Antonio's gonna do? He's gonna go down there, and he's gonna act as a beacon, a quantum beacon, and that way you can go ahead and quantum to where he is.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Alright, you're good to call in the lift again. Thank you so much. That was a close call. Almost, we almost failed right there.
I think I think the lift may. Let me check.
No, I'm not sure though.
Okay. Antonio, if you could please close the lift, tap the K key, and close.
The K
You
key, how did I be able to do that?
Tap K. I'm sorry. Kobe, if you could tap K, that will bring the path down and close the hatch. Thank you, dear. And then once the doors are closed, you can land.
Okay, I'm now in the freelancer. I finally made it in. So I can put it on the pad for you now.
yeah, the doors close.
You'll be able to.
Amazing. I'm putting her in the position.
There we go.
Looks like it sits.
Terrific.
Yeah, it sits. Engines are off. I'm getting out and then I'll head out with the Terrapin. Wow, that took a little longer than I had hoped, but whatever.
That's Star Citizen for you. Things will always take 5 times longer than it's.
That's true though, yeah. If there's one thing that you can say about this game,
It's a
I'm not
time machine into the future.
Alright, I cannot use the ramp on the freelancer, which is a shame.
Oh my. Are you able to use the left?
Yeah, I think so. I parked it a little, I don't know, weirdly, I guess. I mean, it's dead center, but I should have put it slightly more to the front, maybe. It sits, that's all we need. Alright, I'm in the Turpin and I'll make my way to Paradise Cove. I hope it won't take too long. I've done this in the dark before, so I hope I'll manage. But it's not that easy in the dark, that's for sure.
I'm assuming the
Alright. This ship does have a quantum drive. Okay, much better. Let's see. I'm not as skillful as Karm, but so bear with me.
Oh, you're doing really good, dear. You're wonderful. Granted, Karm is very skillful, but yes, you are also quite wonderful.
I appreciate the compliments. Human processing facility cell 3. That's what I need, but I can't find it. So let's turn this off for now. Now we're talking. Now I got the markers. There it is. Cell 3. Okay, we're looking good, I think. So it'll be at least another 10 minutes, that's for sure, until I make it there.
Take your time, sweet.
Okay, that's the point. All right. I'm actually not gonna say this because I don't know how to say it. So just never mind what I just...
I will just wait until He arrives and then I quantum jump.
Yep, I'll notify you once I'm ready. So I'm aligned with the station now, so I'm just speeding there at max speed right now. By the way, Kobe, I think we haven't met before, have we?
I don't know. Let's see.
Well, it's my pleasure. Anyways.
Antonio Vinceguerra. That's. No, I don't think so. Just added your contact.
Let me do that too. That's a great idea, in fact. There we go. You always meet so nice people on here. Solara? I'm happy to be able to tell you that I found it. And what that means for you, Kobe, is that once I've landed in about 10 seconds, you are clear to jump to me.
Yeah, but I don't have your marker. Can you make it begin?
What we could do is that I just invite you to a private party, or Solara can re-invite you to her party, but I think we tried that already and didn't work.
Yeah.
So you want me to invite you to
Yes,
a
okay.
private party
Yeah.
real quick? Let's do it. Let's do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you need did someone need a reinvite?
Yeah, Kobe does, but we tried it before and he still doesn't have the marker. So the thing is, I just landed next to Paradise Cove. I found it, I did. And now we need him to quantum travel to me, but he doesn't have my marker.
Oh, okay. All right. So why don't you guys form a party and then, if you can invite me as well, because it looks like, well, okay. Let me try and reinvite you one more time
No,
and
it's a
see
good
if we
idea.
can see it.
It's
If
a
you
good idea,
can't see it,
Solara. It's a good idea. Let's just do
okay.
that right away. I think your party's good.
Okay.
Maybe just disband
I'll
it.
do the.
Yeah. Right. Invite to party. Sent to you, Solara, and let's see where Kobe is. There he is. Party invite sent as well.
Okay.
Let's hope that did the trick. Tell me if you can see my marker now.
I see your marker.
Then my game might have crashed. Just
Terrific.
very moment. I'm not sure. It's giving me a actually it might be my computer that is having a little bit of a hiccup at the moment.
Oh my.
Oh, that's not good. Don't tell me my computer is crashing. Don't tell me.
Well,
Can't you?
I do see that your mark is still there.
Just do the jump as soon as you can. Do you know how to do it, Kobe?
I'm jumping.
You're jumping. That's great news. Because my game is unresponsive and my computer is unresponsive. In fact, yeah, my game just crashed. Okay, my computer is still fine, but my game crashed. I'll be able to join back in, I think.
Ah, at least it's not a 3K. Actually,
Yeah.
I shouldn't mention 30K because that's jinxing us.
We didn't have one in a very long time, did we?
No, and I don't intend for us to have another one. I hope.
Yeah, it can stay that way. That's true. Well, and I gotta give Karm some love for his nice teaching.
Oh yes, Karm is helping us make a lot of money. Basically, we're gonna become so rich, all of us. So, you know, using this strategy that we're doing right now, I would say all of us are gonna be millionaires within a short amount of time in the game.
And you're gonna be
But
multimillionaire since you get my split.
so yes, so I'm basically pulling everyone. Basically, as we work together, what's gonna happen is we also will be able to have free escort. Well, not free because everyone's getting paid. So we're going to have some escorts, and we're going to be heavily protected.
Pull
If
the
there
ship
are
up and
any
slow
crazy
down.
people,
Pull the ship up and slow down. You're too fast.
Yeah, I know this.
Perfect. You got it. I'm just worried about the ship, sorry. It's a beautiful scenery right here. You'll love it.
I have a lot of
It's the sun. It's the
locations
sundown.
that I cannot see. Doesn't show.
Sorry, come again?
There's a lot of locations that doesn't show out from the inside. On the
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I'm landing.
Just landed. There is a. If you go slightly to the left a little more, like strafe to the left of you, there is a good bit of space right there for you to land. Could you point the nose towards, or maybe even the back towards where the little outpost is? So Solara doesn't have to walk that, like, far. Or you can just land anywhere and I do the reparking if you like me to. Whatever you like. Whatever you feel confident with. Yeah. Now strafe like a little bit more to the left and point the nose even more to the right, so and then you'll be golden. You're doing really good. You've done this before, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm overly sensitive, I'm sorry. That's perfect. Alright, we got a landing. Looks great. What I'll do is that I I think I'll take the freelancer of the pad and store the terrapin back into the hangar bay, while Solara can do all the purchasing. Would you mind unlocking the 890 for a second?
Yeah, I can't.
It's pretty close to your character on the left side when you're sitting in the pilot seat. Or just hit L if you got that as your keybind. Oh, and you're not actually in the... I see.
No,
I see.
I'm already at the hangar, but I cannot
Can
go
you-
outside.
Please do not lower the hangar because it's parked right above a rock.
Okay.
The lower hangar, at least. Could you just send the backlift down for me so I can get up? Like the passenger lift, the one that
Yeah.
goes all the way from the main area down to the bottom. Have you heard back from Karm already?
So Carm is saying that he may not be able to find the reclamation because it's nighttime over there. So he said we may have to take everything to Grimhex once we pick it up here,
Oh yeah, I
which
see.
is okay, no problem, because Grimhex will detect the 890.
Yep. So Kobe, what I think you'll have to do is unlock the 890 first, and then you can send them down.
Yeah, unlock.
Because the party is behaving weirdly for some reason and doesn't give us access. Access, that is. The intonation in the English language is so
Okay,
different
unlocked.
to the German. That's great.
Can you get
I'll
in?
try to... Yeah, I can call it myself now, thank you so much. Alrighty, and up I go. I think that was a pretty clean execution all in all.
It was beautiful. What you guys did was amazing. And look at this landing. It's so photogenic.
I
Look at,
agree, yeah.
actually, look at my stream. I've got the perfect interview for your landings. It's just the way you guys landed. It's so cinematic. So anyway, Solara's just logged in, and she's gonna go ahead and make the purchase now.
Great. And
And
what I'm
we're
gonna do
all gonna
is
make
I'll switch out the... I'll get the terrapin back in the hangar.
Sure, sweetie. And if anybody wants a bigger percentage of the cut, you can also pool your money with me. And then I'll give you a larger percentage based on how much you're adding to the. So, so the cut is divided evenly between every member that's participating. But those who do give me money will get a larger percentage based on how much um, how much they're given compared to the rest.
Wow, you're putting a lot of effort.
I want to make this enjoyable and profitable for everyone. So I want us to basically enjoy the luxury of the 890, but not lose out on making money, and not lose out on.
Oh, I'm just showing for fun.
Well, to be honest, Laura, I could add to the pool of money, like if it would benefit us. I don't know.
Well,
Like-
yes, any more that we can add will definitely generate more profit overall. And then because of course it would increase the profit margins because of a larger upfront capital investment.
All right. Well,
So
not.
it does help.
Well, why not then? I'm in with 100k. Just let me know how we can do the transaction part.
Okay. Oh, wonderful. So in that case, what I'll do is let me make a note of that here, and then on top of that, I need you to start spamming your left bracket key when I tell you to.
Of course. But you don't want to give me money, right? I need to give you money.
No, actually, I need to start spamming the yes. I need to start
Yeah,
spamming the left bracket
that's what
key
I was gonna
whenever
say.
you. Oh my goodness, I forgot. Last night I was doing the opposite. All right, so
Yeah, I'll
perfect,
be.
yeah.
I'm. Once I am in the freelancer, I'll put up the beacon. Okay.
And create a combat beacon. That's
Yep.
much easier.
Yeah. I got it. Should I do it for the full sum on one go?
Yes, full 100K.
So escort beacon
And
that is, right?
if I don't see anything, I will yes. If I don't see anything, I'll let you know so you can cancel it right away to avoid anyone else.
How do I cancel it? Where do I go?
Um,
Is it under
just
beacons for
leave
me
your
then?
mobile glass open. Once you start the beacon mission, leave that open on the Moby glass. And don't mess with the Moby. Just leave it open because there's going to be a cancel option underneath that.
Okay.
In that same window.
Are you ready,
So
Solar?
once I'm ready, I'm clicking away.
Perfect. I'm broadcasting now.
Okay, I got your mission. Now I'm going to
That's
check my
excellent.
Moby glass. I'll let you know once the money has increased.
Yep, and then I
Right
will
now I'm at
cancel it.
5,000. So okay, stand by.
Standing by.
When the minute elapsed, that's when it usually updates the quantities.
Yeah.
Okay, cancel it.
Yeah, I just lost the 100k. And it should be in your
Terrific.
pocket.
Yep, it sure is.
That was successful. That's nice.
And that's how we can pay each other off. So it makes a trip like this worthwhile.
That's so good. I love this.
There's always a way.
And this location, oh my
That's how
god.
we can pay each other
The
off.
perfect time
So
of day to
it
be
makes
here.
a trip
It's
like
so,
this
so
worthwhile.
good looking. That's so good. I love this.
There's always a way.
And this location, oh my
That's how
god.
we can pay each other
The
off.
perfect time
So
of day to
it
be
makes
here.
a trip
It's
like
so,
this
so
worthwhile.
good looking. That's so good. I love this.
There's always a way.
And this location, Kobe?
Oh that's how we can pay each other
The
off.
perfect time
Yeah?
of day to be here. Would you be able to call up the 890's elevator for me?
Okay.
There's always a way.
Thank you so much. That's saving me a lot of time.
That's how we can pay each other
The
off.
perfect time
Yeah?
of day to be here. Would you be able to like call the big up
um,
one, the ones for the 890's elevator for me?
Okay.
Thank you so much. That's saving me a lot of time. The perfect time
Yeah?
of day to be here. Would you be able to like the big one, the ones for the 890's elevator for me?
Okay.
Thank you so much. That's saving me a lot of time. The perfect time
Yeah?
of day to be here. Would you be able to like the big one, the ones for the 890's elevator for me? So much. That's saving me a lot of time. The perfect time
Yeah?
of day to be here. Would you be able to like Alright, is the hangar like the elevator called up?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
That's what I see.
Because for me it looks like it's just the hangar doors. Yeah, it looks like hangar doors. Doesn't look like the elevator's up.
Oh, you mean the hangar on front?
The top, the
Top,
top
okay.
hangar, yeah. Yeah, just a
Okay,
little
okay,
bit of
okay, okay.
misunderstanding. Yeah, sorry, didn't make myself clear.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, Karm, I figured it was you. I just found Paradise Cove just from your teaching.
Yeah, I was watching the stream. That's good.
Karm is the Star Citizen version of Yoda.
Yeah, it's still too early to say.
We should call Karm Master Karm.
You guys are making me cringe now. Come on.
Now I see the proper hangar moving. Thank you so much.
Moving up the elevator.
Yep, I can see that. The sun was actually coming up, not going down. So we landed here right as the day begun.
And that's when recognition gets dark. So it's a good thing to remember too. I should have took my time the first try. I think I rushed it. It was at enough light.
It's hard to find it in the dark.
So I'm posting pics of each purchase on the Discord so you can see everything Karm. So Karm, I made one purchase. Should we wait and try to get so you said I shouldn't get more than 200?
Yeah. Well, unless you guys wanna wait until it gets bright at recognition or.
I've since I finished with this, we'll go ahead and hit the grim this up because I already got. Well, I got only I got 140k neon, and then I got 10k, a little over 10k of.
Yeah. That's fine.
So you're saying we're done with our business here at
Yeah, we'll be coming
Paradise
back here. We'll be coming back here like right away. Once you guys sell it, it should take like 10 minutes to sell it, or 5-10 minutes.
I see. So we could technically have one of us wait here, just for the corner market
I mean, I can stay here.
at Paradise Cove?
Could you guys give me an invite so I can QTT it right now?
Absolutely. Doing that right now.
Oh my, that's quite important. You said, oh, but Kobe's the party leader. So Kobe, could you please invite
He's not the party leader, I think.
Let's see.
or are you the party leader?
That would be me, I think, yeah.
Oh, that's right. I see.
Yeah.
I did invite you, Karm.
Okay. I'm gonna set my marker to you guys right now.
Perfect.
Hold on.
We're not already, not even. Oh, let me start that sentence again. We're not actually ready to leave, anyways. So take your time.
Okay, so Solar, the main Solar has logged out for safety.
Perfect.
Um,
Good job.
now I guess we'll just wait for whoever's gonna fly the 890 back to Grim Hexer.
Yeah, I'm still about to put the freelancer on the pad again, so we can take it with us. And once I done that, I'll go back into the captain's seat and take us there.
Oh, wonderful. Terrific. And how's it? Is the Terrapin already in the
Yes, it is.
Oh, terrific. It's good that we have extra ships like this because we can, just in case there's, some hostiles.
I mean, the Terrapin isn't doing a thing against anybody, but still, yeah.
Hopefully, it will definitely cause a distraction.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh, I see a freelancer nearby. I wonder who that is. They just flew.
A freelancer coming in, or
Yeah.
it's
Maybe you can
I
land.
see. Ah, yeah.
That's me.
I see what you did there.
Oh, hello, Carl. Duck Vision always calls the freelancer a flying burrito. That's so. In a way, the freelancer kind of looks like an abstract version of a duck, actually.
I never thought about a duck.
It's a well-designed ship, in my
Nice.
opinion. It's got character.
Yeah, I had a friend who thinks the front looks like it has I don't want to say, but like he thinks it has breasts.
Okay.
Yeah, like it was random. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh my, such
I mean,
imagination.
there are certain resemblances in the general shape of it. Yeah.
Well, he's never really seen Star Citizen before, so he's being pretty honest about it.
All right, I'm going to the airlock now. All right, I'm on the bridge. Let's see how much hydrogen fuel we got left. We do have 63%. That's pretty good.
I'll be right back.
Yes, of course. All right, we're taking off. Not before I took a screenshot. All right.
Also, suggest you go to OM1 first, yellow, and then QT2 credits. It'll be less asteroids.
Okay. Thanks for the advice. That's good. Good to have always.
Yeah, and try to like interact, like zoom in, interact to see like what asteroids you're at.
Well, I pulled up on Grimax 3 times today with the 890 already, so I think
Oh, okay.
thank you though. But yeah.
Yeah.
Let me help that guy in chat. Oh.
Do you see these locations that were no details on the surface?
What do I see on the surface?
That there are no details on the surface of Lima.
Low details.
No details, nothing.
It looked just fine for me.
I don't see all the details of the freelancer either.
Maybe you'll have to reset your shaders folder.
I did already.
Did it already? Alright, I'll grab a bottle of water, be right back.
Could be GPU memory clock. It's probably too high.
So, Carm, is the 890 actually still regenerating hydrogen fuel by going to quantum?
I didn't know it did that, actually.
I mean, it used to do that, but today, because Solara and I found that it kind of doesn't anymore. Which is
Yeah,
somewhat
must have been a bug. But it should I don't know if it should regenerate hydrogen and quantum, I don't know. If that would
Yeah,
make sense or not for this game.
but no idea.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll be back in a minute or two.
Of course.
back.
OM2 you said, right?
OM1.
OM1.
You can go OM2 as well. That would just make you go from the bottom. So just go from OM1.
Alright. Alright, I'm now sitting at OM1.
Okay, I'm back.
And we are almost arrived. We've almost arrived at Grimax.
What a perfect time. What a great team we all make.
I actually think we are, yeah.
We will all be billionaires by the time this is in-game billionaires. And perhaps really billionaires.
I think eventually they will increase supply and demand over time when more players come in. Because right now it's like set up.
I mean, they will have a dynamic, right?
Yeah, that too. And then right now there's still like, you still get cycles. Like even though like the big like the really huge buys are getting sold like on other servers.
Yeah.
Like buys and sells.
Isn't there like a unified like background servers that handles all the supply and demand on a preset sort of basis?
It's actually not like working. It looks like because we're still able to buy new cycles of, you know, like the cargo
Oh.
you want to buy. There's just cycles, right? It's just sometimes there are like big batches, like buy or sell big batches, but they don't come around too often. You know?
I mean, it just seems like they don't focus on it at all. They just focus on the dynamic thing, and it'll just replace it whenever it's ready, which is fine with me.
Yeah, let's see how it changes. This route, we're probably gonna have to see like which routes do not have security, etc. And then like work my way around it without like getting into jail, right? I don't think you get a crime stamp, would you, for having cargo, or would you just get a fine?
I mean, currently, there are no patrols on our scheduled ships, so
I
I mean, when we used to have patrols in 3.7, you did get a crime set for hauling drugs.
Yeah, I wonder what they would do with that. I guess if you have a certain amount, probably get crime set, but if you have a little bit, like they'll probably just give you a fine of like a few thousand or something. Like
That would be ideal, but let's be honest, I don't think they will make it that sort of smart
Yeah.
in the first iteration.
Like let's say you're over 50,000 device, then yeah, you just start getting crime stat. But if it's below that, you get like a 5,000 fine or something. You know?
Yeah, a hefty fine, yeah.
Like 10% of like your profit or something.
Yeah, it'd be good.
That's just the government's way of getting their share as well.
Yeah, true. Or it could be like with certain devices, who knows, like if someone did, like I think they're gonna change all that eventually. They might make it more like complex.
Sort of coronavirus, you know, like that's the mega corporations and banks way of getting rewards too. Just my conspiracy.
Well, it's a time to buy up all the like small companies or whatever. That's
All
what
right,
China's
we're
doing.
we're set out.
Acquisition and
Instead of helping, they're just buying up small companies and stuff. It's
true.
pretty messed up.
Take off die freelancer.
Yeah, a lot of people just taking advantage of the situation.
Yeah.
The one person that marked up the mask by 700%. You know, he hoarded the mask and then turned around selling it for 7 times. But the feds did confiscate it, so that's
Yeah, I mean, lots of people just don't seem to have morals.
it's a crazy world out there, I tell you.
That's true. Well, yeah, you can go ahead and sell all our good cargo. Precious cargo then.
Can probably cannot get out.
You're getting out?
Can you unlock the ship? For a second.
Oh yes, I can.
Be really careful down there when he gets unlocked.
It's unlocked?
Yeah, no,
Tell me
it's
tell me
it's not unlocked.
It is.
I think.
Now I cannot.
Where are you at? What do you need to do?
Okay,
you're
we
out,
can lock
okay.
again.
Did you close the door behind you?
Yeah.
Alright, perfect. I'm locking it again then. So, do you maybe change out the freelancer and equip it with the chrono drive?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the plan? Okay, perfect. That's good thinking. I like that. In case you didn't know, Carm, we packed the freelancer, and I wanted to take it down to Illyria, but then we noticed it didn't have a quantum drive.
Okay.
Yeah, he apparently scraped it off of it for some other ship.
Yeah, that happened to me recently because I was messing with the QT drafts for the first time when you showed me that link for the QT specs.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's definitely worthwhile. It's a pretty big difference. I
Yeah.
look forward to the point when we can upgrade the 890's drive.
Probably next year.
Oh yeah, when we get the Idris and the other capitals.
Caution. Front collision.
Not sure. Not sure when we're getting the next capital ship.
Caution.
I think
Rear
overall
collision.
everything might have been delayed by like a few months at least.
Yeah, I think so too.
Like overall, like it's not gonna happen right now, but over time it's gonna add up. You know,
Yeah,
extra quarter setback.
which is fine. We can all understand. At least they're continuing. That's what I feel like.
Yeah, let's just be happy the servers are up, okay?
I wonder
Exactly,
if
yeah. They're
I
doing
wonder
pretty
if
okay
this-
actually. Yes, Solara.
I wonder if CIG will. I wonder if CIG will realize that that they can actually save money by having all the employees work out of their homes and not have to pay rent to the landlords of that own the office.
I mean, it'd be funny if they just stuck with it. But I
That
don't
really
think they
would be a
do.
big saving. And convert all the employees into subcontractors.
That would be quite the dick move of them.
That is the way many companies have done, unfortunately.
Yeah, but I think no, that's not the way I sort of perceive them as a community, even as like a yeah. They seem pretty united, and I don't know, even though they are like 500. So how is the sale going?
It's going, but yes, we are gonna have to stay here for a while
Oh,
until
okay.
I can make all the.
As long as you can
Sneaking
sell
in.
and I don't have to repark.
Oh,
Yeah, this would have been the time where you would wanted to be selling Ultra Toxin at the same time as Neon.
And we're not doing that. Why?
Because Solar's already sold the Ultra Toxin already.
Ah,
Well, you could be if you stored it. If you had another ship that you can store and sell, and then go to another place and get the other device that that you can sell at the same time.
oh yeah, I see. So you can't get the ultra toxin from Paradise Cove?
You can get it from the orphanage, which is
Oh yeah.
on the area. So
Yeah, I
did.
see.
I did, but then I ended up getting 30k. Then I was like, I'm just gonna keep this simple.
Oh yeah,
Get it fast.
good idea.
One quick batch. You're just out of there forever.
I like how we're doing trade runs with the 890. That's something I've never done.
Yeah.
I want to prove that this is possible.
I mean, it's got a pretty big cargo hold. So,
Yeah. I mean, we can like even. Also, I was wondering if we went to the DMR stash house, they would probably sell like 400,000 of ETAM or so.
Caution.
I think they sell a
Collision.
lot of ETAM. Should I just come? Actually, I
that's
don't
your
know,
call. I leave it to you.
because I remember a few times they were like selling over 36 SCU of ETAM, which is like,
I mean, that would kind of go against what you just said of keeping things simple, but it's definitely an option.
oh, I mean, if you guys want not like buy too much and keep it safe, um, then I guess Paradise Cove. But I mean, if you want to make a lot of money, then
I mean, we always use the backup logging out with the 30k protection, aren't we?
but
So
we don't know if
Well,
the cargo. Sorry.
I don't care how complicated we'll get. I want to make us a lot of money. So if it's complicated, that's okay. We have the 30k protection plan. So
all right. Well, I guess just let Karm take the wheel then and go crazy.
Um, as
I mean,
for Paradise Cove,
So you're saying we do another Paradise Cove run first?
yeah, might as well.
Yeah, of course.
And,
Kobe, are you coming in or is
Yeah,
there a different guy EVAing?
I'm coming in.
Okay, you want me to unlock the ship?
Yeah.
I'll take a screenshot and upload everything so everyone's on the same page and they
It's
can have a
unlocked.
track record of what's all happening. So no matter how complicated it gets, there's a track a paper.
It's very kind of you, Solara. It's good.
Yes. So no matter how complicated this gets, we'll have a paper trail. Everyone's gonna have a screenshot of everything that's happening in the tutorial. Oh yes. So Solara's aboard, so you can go ahead and head to wherever you and Karm decide to go.
So we sold everything we needed to sell?
I'm in.
No, we didn't. But what Karm, I think, is implying is that we can still be picking up other trades in the process of selling others in lieu of.
Did you sell the ETAM?
No, that was not highlighted. I couldn't sell. I only could sell the neon.
But
But there's
you,
still 1,200 units to go.
oh, you are not able to select that ETAM?
Yes, I wasn't able to select the ETAM for some reason.
Okay.
So we need to go
But
to...
your
According to the
first
photo,
sell, your first sell was it
yes,
70,000 or what was your first sell of neon?
the first sale of neon. Well, let's see. If I look at the previous picture, let's see. I purchased. So I purchased 2,000 units of neon, 145,000. And then now there's 1,797 units of neon left. So,
Okay, yeah, so I think you sold like 70,000 of neon. Which is fine. You guys can just come back here then, I guess, but I think it's still gonna be like another. I think it should be like sunrise starting at reclamation by that time. Hopefully.
So am I going now or am I not?
I'm ready.
so Karm, what should we do? Should we continue to buy more as we're waiting to sell the?
Sorry, what was that? I was distracted.
Are we
Should
going
we
or are we not
continue to
going?
Yeah, just come here then.
Alright.
Okay, so that's the strategy is to try to buy more as we're selling. Is that the way to go? Even though we don't sell all at one time, we can still buy more. Is it?
If you don't want to wait, yeah, you can come here and we can sell it at reclamation.
Okay, perfect.
It's
And do
just
we make more money by doing that?
yeah, as long as you're moving, I mean, it's always good.
Okay, wonderful.
Instead of waiting.
Because we make a lot of money and we don't want to keep people waiting. So that's
Because
perfect.
you just made like 13,000 like right away, but like you could have waited like 4 minutes and sold like another 30,000 or something.
Okay, so is it better if I just wait 3 minutes and sell the next one?
Um, you're already in the ship, so I mean, let me just see where the station is on Hurston at the moment to get an idea if it's bright.
So we
Um,
wait
Well,
until that?
we're still at Grim Hex. I can go back and
it's
sell the
gonna
other
be
three.
like another, I think, half an hour until it gets bright, or 45 minutes.
All right then, Antonio, remain parked. I'm gonna spawn back in because we're still at Grim Hex, so I'm gonna try to make another cell then, and so that I'm 30K.
Alright, returning to parking position.
So with that in mind, it seems that the best route is to sell everything on the go every 4 minutes before we go on to the next.
Yeah, like, I would.
Alright, we're stationary.
Thank you, Antonio.
55% hydrogen left.
Thank you.
I think we'll have enough fuel for like.
For the Houston descent?
Yeah,
Yes, we do, I think.
and then there's gonna be Larias too, right?
That's might be a close call.
That's why it's like kind of crazy with the 890.
Yeah, but
Maybe
I can
that's why.
always
Well, what
shove her into a like drift and regenerate some fuel. It's gonna take time
Yeah,
though.
you guys can do that too. Once you're done selling, you can regenerate for like 15-20 minutes while I see where the station is on the planet of Hurston.
Let's do that then. That's a good idea. Let's do that. So what I'll do is I'll align myself with the quantum marker of Hurston, and then I'll just go in full speed and let her regenerate. And once we're done, I just jump.
Yeah, true. But I would just do that. I would just wait until, like, once you guys are done selling, just start regenerating right away anyways. Then
By waiting or like
once you're done selling, just regenerate for
yeah,
like
but
15,
the best way to regenerate is to be at full speed.
Yeah,
what
just fly towards the sun.
what I could do is once we make this sell, I go ahead and reset my account so I can have both 890s spawnable. That way, when we run out of fuel at one will already be ready with full fuel, and we can just.
It's gonna take another like, that would take like, it's 20 minutes, right? Worth of time almost.
So 20. So how much fuel do you
Just
have right now?
regenerate by doing nothing.
55%.
If we took 20 minutes to refuel, we'll have 70%. But if we took 20
Yeah.
minutes to get a new 890, we'll have 100%.
But the thing
Yeah.
is, are we gonna be able to empty out this 890 entirely?
Well, that's what I'm going to be doing now. Every 4 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and do the cell, and
I
then we'll
see.
empty out the 890 to finally.
Good.
It's better to just like regenerate just a little bit more, and then once we're done selling at reclamation, we can spawn another 890. And then the thing is, yeah, we can leave a person there at reclamation then.
Yeah.
That would make things easier.
I mean, it's a good plan,
Okay.
yeah.
And then from there, we can test out Daymar Neon. And then that might give us an instant buy of ETAM. And then we'd only have to just wait at reclamation to sell.
Sound good to me?
But it might just take like twice as long as compared to selling Neon and ETAM at the same time at reclamation. Because you'd only be mainly selling ETAM. But that's up to you, Solara. But we were able to sell it at a like in 20 minutes, I guess, that time or something. Yeah.
Well, I always want to go with the fastest and most profitable way because I want everyone to benefit.
We'll see.
Was everyone ever able to hear what I was saying, or was I cut out?
Yeah, you were cut out.
I didn't hear anything. Last
Alright,
5
okay,
minutes.
yes, I think for the time being, it might be best that we do the field scoop method, because unless otherwise I have to reset my account, which will take some time because I have to start at Port Olisar probably, and then go to RCorp, and then basically I have to start like brand new again. So I think I'll wait till do that when I'm by myself.
Solara, that's not fully true because I'm here and Kobe is here and we all got fast ships to get you to Houston. But yeah, if you think so, it's your decision.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Well, because it would be much better if I could spawn 2 890s if one runs out of fuel. That's such a great.
And then the benefit of that would be that we would just have that bug out of the way.
And for me, I don't have. You guys don't have to go to RCorp for me to spawn a new 890. You could be flying the one running out of fuel, and I could just clear my ICU and spawn at RCorp myself, and then bring the 890 to meet up with you guys.
We could do that. Yeah.
So time won't be lost. Not
Which account is it that you have the 890s on?
the main SolaraWinds.
Okay, so then we wouldn't have the 30k protection when we did that.
Well, by then, I'm gonna probably do the reset when we don't have any commodities.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. So another thing that could be the case, I'm not sure about it though. When you reset your account and it's all fresh, it might even let you select ArcCorp as your spawn point.
That's what I'm hoping it did with the last patch, but somehow it's defaulting people to Port Olisar, which seems to cause all the trolling and grief.
Oh, I see. Yeah, if that does happen, I'll be able to pull out my Cuddy and it's got the fastest quantum drive in the game, so I can get you to ArcCorp.
That would be great. All right, everyone. Before I make this sell, I'm gonna take a picture and send it to Discord so everyone can see what I'm.
To be honest, I haven't got the foggiest notion of how much money we're making.
Yes, it's gonna take a bit of a calculation to do, but ultimately what it is I recorded the original amount I had in my wallet at the time you gave me the 100,000, and I'm gonna record the final amount of the wallet once all the trades are done.
Guys are
And
gonna
from there we can see.
with that one you should make like 37,000, but you lost the ETAM, so you're down to like 27,000.
Why did we lose it?
Cause it's not actually you haven't lost it yet because we're still gonna sell it at reclamation. But with the cargo you guys have, it's about 37,000 profit.
37.
Yeah. With
It's nothing.
yeah, but you only spent 150,000.
Why did we only spend 150,000?
What?
Why did we only spend that much?
Because it's dark at reclamation right now, and we don't know how to get there in the dark yet.
What does reclamation have to do with buying?
Because it's risky, and we don't know if the cargo will actually stay there if you did have a 30k yet. We don't
But
know that for sure yet.
But I was thinking that we bought the stuff on Luria.
What?
I'm confused. I'm totally confused. Didn't we buy all the vice? Didn't we buy it on Lyria?
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So we bought it for what did you say? 150k?
Yeah, 150.
150. So why didn't we buy more on Lyria?
Because you guys were gonna sell that and just come back here real
Oh,
quick.
okay. I see.
Because if you guys bought too much, they would have took too long to sell it at Grimhex. Because Grimhex doesn't buy that like much.
No, and we cannot go to. Yeah, I see.
Yeah.
Now it makes sense.
That's
Yeah,
why I do quick like freelancer runs to Paradise Cove and come back real quick to Grimhex. And then I
Oh
can
yeah.
sell Neon and Ultra Toxin at the same time.
But wouldn't it then be better for a big ship like this to just run cargoes such as diamonds in like large quantities?
Right now, it's flooded. Like you wouldn't, you'd have to find certain places that will buy the large amounts.
Oh,
You
I
guys
see.
could test that. Like we tried testing that the other day. It seemed a bit.
But I do remember that I used to run diamonds from Magda. No, not Magda. From Walla, I think,
Yeah.
over to Hurston. And I even made a run from like all across the system from beginning with Lefty and ending back on Levski. Was that even with you? Maybe I don't remember.
No.
Might have been. Maybe some other guy. Um, and I made like lots of cash just in my Carrack. Like I had good profits, reaching from like 100k per run.
What's a max you can like buy at once there?
On Magda,
Yeah. But I mean,
if you get lucky, you can buy a full Carrack of Titan, worth of Titan or diamonds.
or diamonds.
Yeah, I don't know what that is in units though, but it's like
Full.
yeah, 465 SEU.
But
But
wasn't this that you're talking about at the time when like people had the notion that there's gonna be a reset and no one's
exactly.
playing, and now
No,
people
no,
are playing and
not really though. Not really.
yeah,
It was in the first week of 3.8.2 being live that I did that.
yeah, it was the first week and not that many people were probably playing that much, really. Like
I don't know though.
in
Yeah.
terms of um actually I don't know.
Well, I did notice it was quite a busy time actually. So
It
that's
was
just my
yeah.
impression.
I was just remembering, yeah, it was pretty busy back then.
So the only problem was the 30Ks with doing that. But then again, you could do the same thing with the Carrack and logging out.
Why don't we just go there then? Let's try that run.
We can try that, of course.
And that way it's gonna be linked to one of the big like planet-side locations.
I mean, then we would
You're
save
gonna
us all the.
time with re-changing the 890, like the field
Yeah,
issue.
I mean, we should do that anyways, I think. But
Okay, should it come to you guys then, right now?
I mean, we would need to go to ArcCorp. Let's just meet up there.
It's just if it doesn't work, then we lost like our position. Well,
Yeah, that's the thing.
actually, we should just make it quick then. We can go there right now. We still got like 20 minutes until it gets dark here.
The thing is, Solara hasn't sold everything yet. So let's start. We didn't even ask her about it. I mean, she'll agree anyways since she trusts you, but.
Well, it's your
Just
role.
saying.
I'm trusting you, so it's on you. Don't say-
Um, I'm okay with. I trust both of you. So whatever you both decide to do, I'm happy.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we would need a pretty large amount of funds to be able to afford a full 890 worth of Titan. That's sort of the hitch.
Actually, we can't land at Hurston because we still have ETAM to sell.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Let's get rid of that
that's
first.
right. So Person will not allow you if you carry vices on.
That's
Oh,
true.
I don't think so. Maybe.
Oh, that's
Because
something
I
I
mean,
didn't.
as far as I'm concerned, but I've never tried it though. As far as
and
I'm
plus,
concerned,
on
always
top of
land in Houston, except for when you have a criminal rating.
that, you want to mix cargo up. Just try to avoid any bugs. I mean, you can mix it just but with diamonds. I don't know how the experience is with it. What other people's experiences with it. Mixing it with ETAM or you know.
I mean, I always used to mix the Agricium with the Titan. I used to buy as much Agricium as I could get and just fill up the rest of the ship with Titan. And that used to work pretty well.
So you guys can go wherever you need to go. But I'll be right back. I logged out with my main characters, so yes, you both can continue now to go wherever.
I mean, you sold all of your like cargo.
No, I'm waiting in the 4-minute window now. I sold the second.
Okay, then you should be done the next one. I mean, we
Okay.
can do this run at Paradise Cove then.
There's a
Try-
Carrack staring at us. I would need one more small piece of information from you, Solara. When you do end up selling all of the Vice, how much money approximately will you have?
Oh well. See, for me, I just keep it simple because it's so complicating the way this whole thing is. But for me, I just will
Just give me a
count the total
guesstimate.
portfolio.
Just give me a guesstimate. That's all I need.
Can't because you can't sell ETAM here. So
Yeah, but are we talking about like 200k or 500k?
Well,
What's my,
let's see what the profit margins are here.
what's your balance gonna be?
So my wallet was 623,000
Perfect.
prior
That's
to
all.
making
That's
the
okay.
switch.
I don't need to need it. No, I don't need to know anymore. You can go ahead.
Lara, I hope you're not logging out because
You can go on
it
anyway.
doesn't. It wouldn't matter anyways because if the ship got stored there, or even if you logged out, your ship's gonna get stored at Grimhex anyways, and you won't be able to sell it.
What about a 30K?
Yeah, it won't matter because the ship's gonna get stored at Grimhex in a 30K. That's why I was saying only buy like a
Really?
certain amount. Yeah.
And if the ship gets stored at 30K, I mean, the ship's gonna get stored even with a 30K?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because you're in Grimhex's um you know, like
I mean, the thing is, Karm, I think you're probably right, but
I
there
already
could be a
tested it
chance that
Anyway,
you know,
I
because
have to take
yeah.
a phone call. I'll be right.
like my carrot got stored there.
Yeah, it's
And with
always
the
been that
30K, it's pretty obvious anything in the area of Grimhex will get stored at Grimhex.
Yeah, that's true.
Because there's no way, because if you log out near like any of those sorts of areas, like PO, Grimhex, and you try to come back in your ship is actually stored. I don't think you're gonna spawn outside the
Yeah.
station.
Let's just hope we don't get one. Just hope we're
Yeah.
not being put to the test. So let's get our moves straight. What do we need to do when she gets back?
It's either your route, and
I
like
mean,
the thing is we have ETAM there, so you're gonna have to come to Paradise Cove, and then we'll just make a run from here to Reclamation.
all right. So I think what we'll do is that first we go to Paradise Cove.
I think she's still selling, right?
Yeah, she
Or
is. Yeah.
yeah,
But when she's done, I go to Paradise Cove, meet up with you. She's buying a little more. We go to Reclamation.
like you can get more than 100K on this one. Depends how much you like buy, right?
Okay.
50.
Okay. Okay, that's good then. Then these options are open. That's good. And the
Um,
second thing is like if um if we do go with my route, then it'll cost her about like 500k or 400 about along those lines. But you'll be able to buy it instantly and sell it instantly, which is not the case with the drugs.
we'll see. I doubt it's like that right now.
I mean,
It's
selling for sure, Buying, yeah, you might be right.
Like, how long would buying take? Oh,
Buying, I don't think it would take that long because we just do a simple method of
Also-
buying as much Grecium as we can get and just fill up the rest with titanium.
okay. Also, were you able to sell a lot of like diamonds at R-Corp, or?
I don't usually sell diamonds at Arcurve.
Okay.
I always bring them to Houston. Because I just don't, I don't know. Arcurve.
It's
There was
further
something.
away.
No, it's not further away, but it's, I don't know, more stressful. Not a huge fan of Arcurve, to be honest. Might even be for a different reason. I don't know if they even sell buy it over there. But they definitely do buy the Ibricium, so you could sell that over there. But since we want to sell everything at once, we might as well go to Levski or Houston. Which in this case we go to Houston.
Yeah, I didn't know you were like trading titanium and Grecium. That's a bit random. So yeah, I lost like about 100,000 credits yesterday because my carrot got stored and I wasn't able to sell my cargo.
Why did it get stored? Did you have a
It's because
30k?
I think it might have had the M50 in the bottom bay, so that might have triggered it, or like me leaving the area might have triggered it.
So, it was no crash or anything. You just were too
Because-
close to the pads.
No, like cause last time I was there and it gave me like a half an hour. Like it didn't store my ship at all for like half an hour. And
Where
I
do you
just-
park it? At Grimax, where do you park it?
On the bigger pad, like I park it a little bit like on a 45-degree angle,
And why do you do that?
so I can just sell my stuff there.
Yeah, but you don't need to park it over at the pads. You can just park it next to
I
the
know.
secret and it'll count the ship as.
I know, but that was just for fun, right?
Oh, I see. I mean,
But the problem was it was blocking everyone from landing or
yeah,
or
I saw
taking ships
that
out.
everybody was complaining.
Yeah. And when I
It was
took
kind of
down-
funny.
When I unlanded, it was like 5 ships spawned right away.
I mean, the Grimax just saw a card added on the roadmap as being updated in 4.0 to feature hangars and stuff, so that'll be over.
I'm gonna sign off.
All right.
All
It's been good to have you.
Next time. Yeah,
Right, see you.
yeah, bye.
Bye. My god, we're pretty hardcore, right?